The hard times of India started when British government started ruling us. The British government took all control of paper money. Once they caught hold of power, the native images on coins were replaced by portraits of the monarch of Great Britain. Part of 18th century, that is 1867, the images on paper currency was replaced by Queen Victoria portrait. It's only after Indian independence the rupee reverted to its original state. In 1947, the lion capital at Saranath was chosen as symbol for currency. Later, many denominators of rupee were introduced with portraits of various freedom fighters. Oh no, how did I miss out this important point? You know, in 1996, Mahatma Gandhi series of notes were introduced. Earlier, we had coins of denominators of 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 20, 25, 50 paisa. Now we have coins of denominators starting from a rupee, and when it comes to currency notes, earlier it was available in the denominator starting from 1, but now we have currency notes starting from denominators of 5 and goes on 10, 20, 50, 100, 500 and 1000.
now this event is national level buyer seller meet on handloom and handicraft products of Gujarat state. Um, the basic idea is to bring our artisans and viewers directly in the market, provide them marketing platform, and they can develop long-term business partnerships with the buyers from all over the country, not only country but abroad also. In the month of March, we had organized one international event, such type of buyer-seller meet at Ahmedabad. It was highly successful, and now we are covering various parts of the country. So we have moved out of Gujarat for the first time, and we selected Bangalore city. It's a beautiful city, garden city, where it is associated with fashions, and to cover the South Indian market, we selected Bangalore. We have brought our artisans and weavers from Gujarat state to this place. Called and invited national level buyers who are dealing with handloom handicraft products, exporters. They can have direct business talks with our artisans and weavers, and they can get their products from them as per their designs. This place we expect business, long-term business partnerships, agreements, expression of interest, and hopefully we'll do well in Bangalore, and then we'll move to some other parts of the country also. To showcase our products, we have organized fashion shows twice a day, where we are showcasing our contemporary products which have been made in keeping in mind the demand of the market in India as well as abroad. We have a small emporia here, but I think it is for the first time that we have brought artisans here. They are giving live demonstrations. People can see how the things are manufactured, and patola manufacturers are here. Yes, of course. Today I was talking to one artisan. He said one person has booked a sari for him with him, and it will be costing about 10 lakh rupees, and that will be delivered after 5-6 years to the customer. So that is the demand and that is the quality of the things, and I am happy that we are promoting such artisans and bringing them to the market in direct contact with the buyers. Basically, artisans and weavers, they are expert in their crafts. They have developed their crafts. The only thing they lack is how to market it. And as a government officials, I think it becomes our duty to facilitate the things when we are dealing with thousands of our people. We are giving them bankable loans and developing. We are giving them trainings also in contemporary designs, various types of products. And most important thing is marketing, and I think by providing them such platforms, we'll be taking them to the world, and where they can showcase their products, and marketing opportunities will be of great help to my people, and I hope to carry on such shows in various parts of the country. Gujarat has always taken lead in innovations. We are called growth engine of the country. So of late in the when Mr. Modi was our CM, we started with our vibrant Gujarat summits, where the persons from international level were called and there were collaborations and there were MOUs regarding industrial development. So we are carrying on that work, and this handloom and handicraft sector which was neglected earlier, we are providing them platform at various national and international level, and I hope that legacy will go on and will act as leader of the country in this sector also. I hope so. My ambition is to open one good new showroom here. So I am planning to open a new retail outlet and showroom Emporia here of Gujarat products, so that people can carry back Gujarat through our products, and hopefully very soon we will be back here with new showroom.
we have the Fiat Cafe in Bangalore, which is the brand outlet for Fiat in the country. So Fiat Cafe is a concept by Fiat Italy themselves. They have a cafe in Lower Manhattan, New York, Madrid, Germany, Hong Kong, China. So this is the one in India. The idea to open in India is since it's a concept globally, they wanted to bring the same thing to India, and also it acts as a commitment that Fiat has to the Indian consumers. It's more of a brand outlet, to give the consumers the confidence that Fiat is here with a long-term plan and will be in the country for as long as it can be. We've got professional people on board to handle the F&B. We've got professional people for the PR, and we've got a professional team for sales. So there are three different teams taking care of three different aspects of the whole business over here. It's not only a car showroom, but it converts into a lounge bar later at night as well. So I think that's been the biggest challenge, is to get the concept to be accepted by the Indian public, because normally this type of a concept is not there in the country. When they come, they like it. It's quite different. It's quite relaxed. It's more like a neighborhood bar, and they have a good time and go back. Yeah. We used to have the Fiat Fridays, but we've switched that over with stand-up comedy. So every 15 days on Fridays we have a stand-up comedy, and the last couple of shows have been sold out completely. Even on Book My Show, even the entrance at the venue, it's been completely sold out. So we've been getting a good about 140, 150 people for every show of ours.
Karnataka, the state which welcomes everyone with its attraction. It got its own proud history too. Every part of Karnataka has its own culture, tradition, lifestyle, language, and a rich food culture too. You can notice the changes in our food culture as you travel across Karnataka. Our state has food of all kinds starting from sweet to spicy, main course to desserts. Food is unique too. Our today's episode of Gravify Media is especially dedicated to all food lovers. Don't worry, our episode caters to both veg and meat lovers. In Karnataka, our meal never becomes complete without rice. You can consider us rice lovers? Let us start with food culture of state capital Bengaluru. This city is extremely famous for the yummy masala dosa, karabat and bisibelebath. When think about our state cultural city Mysuru, the first thing that strikes mind is mouth-watering Mysore pak made from a pure ghee. Kakasura Madappa is the chef behind this amazing sweet. Moving towards ever hot north part of Karnataka, you get to eat wheat, jowar and ragi roti. People here are fond of spicy foods like kempu khara chutney, badnekai and gai. The twin cities of Karnataka, Hubli and Dharwad are very famous for Dharwad peda. Visitors will never miss to buy their pedas. Our dearest meat lovers, we have few places to you guys too. The Kodava food style Panni curry is famous in Coorg. The Kodava's native people of Coorg during the rainy season prepare a delicious sweet spicy masala fry with ripe mangoes. Well, let's now move to food style of coastal belt of Karnataka. As it is a coastal region, it is known for seafood. And how can we forget Neer dosa, which is a unique dosa in our coastal region? Chikamagaluru. It would not be wrong if I refer to it as nature's womb. This part of people love kesivina saru, akki roti, edi palya, kalale. Mandya, the sugar town of the state, is famous for ragi mudde and nati koli bassaru. This is good for your health. People say it's an art to eat ragi mudde. In Karnataka, our meal will always be with a pickle, palya, curd rice and dessert. I know all the foodies are now packing your bags to visit some special Karnataka dishes.
Jungli is helping me get to a wider audience, right? Like here, I get only 4 Soul Santes in a year. The rest of the year, Jungli is helping me reach the same audience. Also, they're helping me with the logistics and the payment gateway. Online is going good. I'm able to reach a lot more people than I could like offline. So yeah, so far so good. So these are all handmade products. They're made with a fabric called felt. And they're designed from scratch. I do it myself. And also just the special thing about it is Choti means peak of the mountain. So actually we help underprivileged women make a better life for themselves. So I teach them to make this stuff and then we sell it.
It's helping big time for us because that is the first platform we got to put up our stuff online, and we really glad they are helping us big time from all the locations to help us promote on our brand. And I don't think so wouldn't have been so convenient with the other portal so well, because they had been like really enthusiastic.
They're really helping us promote because they're
doing a good job promoting themselves, and it's easier for us to reach out to a lot of people who could not make it here or want to make another purchase from us, and people who are not from Bangalore. We get a lot of inquiries on our Facebook and Instagram. You know, are you located do you have any stores in Bombay, do you deliver to Delhi? And it's so difficult for us to cope up with that because we don't have a system of COD or, you know, all the benefits that Junglee is providing to their customers. So it's really easy for us to reach out.
Yeah, that's the biggest benefit in fact we can say.
Princely Palace. Mysore Palace is also known as the Amba Vilas Palace, is a historical palace in the city of Mysore. It is the official residence and throne of the Wadiyars, the Maharajas of Mysore. Mysore is commonly described as the city of palaces. There are about 7 palaces inclusive of this. However, Mysore Palace is now one of the most famous tourist attractions in India. And has more than 6 lakh visitors annually. Amba Vilas Palace and Jagmohan Palace, which later His Highness Maharaja Jayachamrachandra Wadiyar used as his art gallery, and it remains an art gallery. Currently, a major portion of the palace is under the control of the government of Karnataka. Acquired by the passing the Mysore Palace Acquisition Act, only a small portion of the palace towards the west gate is under the possession of Princess Pramoda Devi Wadiyar. Only a small portion of the palace towards the west gate is under the possession of Princess Pramoda Devi Wadiyar. After the decease of Srikanta Datta Narasimharaja Wadiyar in December 2013, without naming a successor, leaving the throne and family headship vacant. In February 2015, after an interim of over a year, Yaduvira was adopted by Pramoda Devi as her son. Yaduvira Krishnadatta Chamraja, now the present ruler of Mysore Palace.
Today we stay at Mysore for visiting the palace. It's very beautiful, very nice, really amazing.
Huge places, so it's really fantastic. Yeah, most of all for the colors. You know,
Yes.
India is colorful,
Yes.
and also the palace.
The architectural style domes of palace is commonly described as Indo-Saranic and blends with Hindu, Muslim, Rajput and Gothic styles. It is a three-stone structure with marble domes and a 145 feet 5-story tower. The palace is surrounded by a large garden. The entrance gate and arch holds the emblem and coat of arms of the kingdom of Mysore, around which is written the kingdom's motto in Sanskrit. The palace is the venue for the famous Mysore Dasara festival, during which leading artists perform on stage set up in the palace grounds on the 10th day of festival Vijayadashami. A parade with caparisoned elephants and floats originate from the palace grounds. Dasara is the most extravagant festival of Mysore. It is celebrated in September and October of each year. The festival celebrates and commemorates the victory of the great goddess Durga, also called Chamundeshwari. After she slew the demon Mahishasura, thereby symbolizing the triumph of God over evil according to Hindu mythology. This festival has been celebrated by the Vadiyars at Srirangapatna since 1610. And in Mysore with great pomp since 1799. The tradition is still carried on, although the scale of the celebration has diminished.
So I'm here Mysore because we knew that there was a great palace. It's the palace. The palace is so beautiful that maybe I will come back one day with my girlfriend. But yeah, that was really nice.
The Dasara festivities have become an integral part of culture and life in Mysore. To celebrate this festival, the Palace of Mysore is illuminated with more than 96,000 lights during the 2-month period. Palace gets international importance during this Dasara celebration, where Royal Darbar taking place at this palace. On all the 10 days, Amba Vilas Palace decorated as bridegroom, the most popular Dasara procession, Royal Elephant carrying the hoda. The Mysore Palace is the most beautiful palace.
Perhaps no other faith glorifies love as much as Hinduism. Classic love legends in Indian mythology and folklore of India stretch our imagination. We Gravify Media today will tell you all one such legend of an exquisitely beautiful Shakuntala and mighty King Dushyanta. The handsome King Dushyanta of Pura dynasty, on a campaign with his army, meets a fair maiden Shakuntala, daughter of Kanva Maharshi's nursing a deer wounded by Dushyanta's arrow. They fall for each other at a very first sight. Shakuntala weds the king in a ceremony of Gandharva Vivaha, a form of marriage by mutual consent with Mother Nature as the witness. Dushyanta presents his personal signet ring as a token of love to Shakuntala and returns to his kingdom, promising he will come back soon to take her to palace. Newly wedded bride Shakuntala is constantly engaged in daydreaming. One day, when the hot-headed hermit Durvasa stops at Kanva Maharshi's ashrama for hospitality, Shakuntala, lost in her love thoughts, fails to hear Durvasa's calls. The temperamental sage turns back and curses her. He whose thoughts have engrossed you would not remember you anymore. On the plea of her companions, the enraged sage relents and modifies Kerr's statement. He can only recall you upon producing some significant souvenir. Days roll by and nobody but Dushyantas didn't come back. Finally, pregnant Shakuntala decides to go to King Dushyanta's place. Still lost in her love thoughts, crossing the river, she plays with the water and signet ring accidentally drops into the river and she don't even notice it. When Shakuntala presents herself before the king Dushyanta, under the spell of the curse, fails to acknowledge her as his wife. Heartbroken, Shakuntala leaves to deep forest with her son Bharata. The Durvasa Muni's spell is broken when a fisherman finds a signet ring in the guts of fish. The same ring that Shakuntala had lost on her way to the court. The fisherman brings the signet ring to Dushyanta as it had a royal seal which reminds him of his love of life. The king suffers from an intense feeling of guilt and immediately sets out in search of Shakuntala. Arriving at her Kanva Maharshi's ashrama, discovered that she was no longer there. He continued deeper into the forest where he saw a young boy busy in counting lion's teeth. The king greeted the boy, amazed by his boldness and strength, and asked him who is he. He was surprised when the boy answered that he was Bharata, the son of King Dushyanta. Then boy took him to Shakuntala, and thus the family was reunited. Dushyanta took Shakuntala and his son Bharata to palace.
India is a country where we can find peoples of all nations. It is unity in diversity. we live and let others to live happily than any other country. In 1947, the Chinese army marched into Tibet's eastern and invaded it. In the coming years, half of the people were migrated to Karnataka, some to Bailukuppe in Coorg district, and some found their place at Mundgod. Mundgod is a panchayat town in Uttara Kannada district in the Karnataka state. It lies en route to Hubli from Shirsi. Now, Mundgod is also known as Tibet Camp. Years ago, they have been settled in Karnataka, but they are called Tibetans. These people are disciples of Buddha. Lord Buddha preached whole world to be in the patient, calm, and even after many generations, Tibetans follow the same. As soon as we enter the camp of Tibet, we feel that we have entered Tibet nation. Normally, we expect we can have a look on Buddha temple, but also we can have a look on Tibet hospitals, schools, library, marriage hall, bank, etc. Yes, don't raise your eyebrows. They have made a camp in Mundgod as a city of Tibet. Of Buddha is fully be cleaned, where we can see a image of our own in the floor, and we can find a big bells and a fine decoration, and we have a meditation center as well. Every day preachings will be done. Here we can find a monks wearing a color of maroon type of gown, and old ladies holding a prayer wheel in the hand. Dalai Lama, Tibetan's spiritual leader, has strived to make Tibet an independent and democratic state from China. He and his followers are exiled to India. The current and 14th Dalai Lama is the longest lived incumbent. Dalai Lamas are important monks of the Gelug school. Where the leader is looking after all migrated Tibetans, he oftenly visits Mundgod. Tibetans have been one among all in the town, where they buy their basic needs from the town. Karnataka government have many beneficial things that provided with ID card, ration and PAN cards. They are the citizens of Karnataka as well, but still follow all preachings of their ancestors. These people are fine artists in making of monuments, glass painting, carpets, etc. and mainly manufacture clothing like rug, sweaters are exported, earn their revenues. This is a known thing, but many people don't know that these people have deposited of 200 crores and get a money from international sectors. Before, Mundgod was called as Battada Kanaja. Mundgod was one of the backward town where people are basically depend on cultivation. Due to the transaction of Tibetans, Mundgod people are not recognized by the government as it is backward and as a benefits too. This making origin people of Mundgod to make sad. So India is also known as kind-hearted peoples, where we all supports all the migrated peoples.
Yakshagana is theatrical form which includes dialogues, dance, music, colorful costumes and spoken word. This colorful play mainly found in coastal and Malenadu region.
ಜಗನ್ಮಾತೆಯಾದಂತಹ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಪ್ರತ್ಯಕ್ಷೀಕರಿಸಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ ಜ್ಞಾನವದನರಾಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಕಣ್ಣೀರಿಳಿಯುತ್ತಾ ಇದೆ
Yakshagana means songs of demigod, wherein Yaksha means demigod and Gana means songs. Yakshas were an exotic tribe mentioned in Sanskrit literature. It is believed that Yakshagana started in coastal areas of Karnataka to entertain and educate common people, presenting mythological and historical stories.
Jaya 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 Yenuta Sakalaru Maniyalagiye Vishwakarmaru Ganadharadi Shobhisuva Bhushanavasana.
Yakshagana, which is most found in Karnataka, is with some difference also found in neighboring states of Karnataka like Andhra Pradesh, Kerala, Tamil Nadu and Maharashtra.
ಚಿಕ್ಕಂದಿನಿಂದಲೇ ಲಾಲಿಸಿ ಪಾಲಿಸಿದವನು ಈ ಸುಧನ್ವನನ್ನು ಇದೇ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಲಿಸಿ ಪಾಲಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಜಾಜ್ಞೆಯನ್ನು ಪಾಲಿಸುವಂತಹ ಭಾಗವಾಗಿ ಅವನನ್ನು ಈ ಕುದಿಯುವ ತೈಲಕ್ಕೆ ಹಾಕಬೇಕಾದಂತಹ ಸಂದರ್ಭ. ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ರಾಜಾಜ್ಞೆಯನ್ನು ಪಾಲಿಸಬೇಕು, ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಕಡೆ ನನಗಾಗುತ್ತಿರುವಂತಹ ದುಃಖ. ಕೃಷ್ಣ ನೀನೇ ಕಾಪಾಡಬೇಕು, ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕೃಷ್ಣ.
ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳೇ, ನಮ್ಮ ಅಪ್ಪಯ್ಯ ಆಜ್ಞೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅಂತಾದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಪ್ರಶ್ನಿಸುವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾರೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಪರಾಧವೂ ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅಪ್ಪಯ್ಯ ಹೇಳಿದಂತೆ ನಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಅದೇ ನಮಗೆ ಶ್ರೇಯಸ್ಕರವಾದದ್ದು.
It is said that in 13th century, a sage named Narahare Tirtha started Dashavatara performance in Udupi, which later developed into Yakshagana.
ವಿಶ್ವಾಸದಿಂದ ಹೇಳಬಲ್ಲೆಯ? ಎಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಹರಿಯನ್ನು ತೋರಿಕೊಡಬಲ್ಲೆಯ?
ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಾದರೂ ತೋರಿಸಬಹುದು.
ಪ್ರಹ್ಲಾದ,
ಅಪ್ಪ,
ನಿನ್ನ ಭ್ರಮೆ ಅದು. ಹರಿಯನ್ನು ಒಬ್ಬ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಕನಕ ಕಶ್ಯಪನ ಪ್ರಗತಿಯನ್ನು ಕಂಡ ಮೇಲೆ ಹರಿಯೇ ನಾವು ಅವಶೇಷ.
Usually, Yakshagana will be held in paddy fields at night. But nowadays, it is also performed in big stages and hall at daytime. It is a team play of 15 to 20 people. Yakshagana performance consists two groups of performers, that is, Himmela and Mummela. Wherein Himmela consists Bhagavata, a singer, Maddale player, harmonium player and Chande player. Mummela consists dance and dialogue group.
ಮೂಲ ಯಾರದ್ದು? ಲೋಕದ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷನಾದಂತಹ ಶಿವನ ಮಡದಿ ಶಿವೆ.
ಆ ಹೆಸರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಪುಣ್ಯ ಇಲ್ವೇ?
ಲೋಕದ ತಾಯಿಯ ಹೆಸರನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾನೆ.
ಹೌದು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಇವನಿಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿಫಲವನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷೆ ವಿಧಿಸಿ
ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಸಮಯಕ್ಕೆ ಎಚ್ಚರಿಸಿದ್ದಿ.
Together they perform Yakshagana Prasanga, which means sequence of songs. Every play consists around 400 songs.
ಓ ಭಾವನ ಚರಿತಡೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಾದ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಭಾವಶುದ್ಧನ ಮೊರೆಯನ್ನಾಲಿಸಿ ಧರೆಗಿಳಿದೆಯ ತಾಯಿ ನಿನ್ನ ದಿವ್ಯ ಮಂಗಳ ಮನೋಹರ ಸ್ವರೂಪವನ್ನು ಕಂಡ ಕ್ಷಣವೇ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಹರ್ಷಚಿತ್ತರಾಗಿದ್ದೇವಮ್ಮ.
Performance usually represents story from the great Hindu epics Ramayana and Mahabharata. There are two types of episodes in Yakshagana, Kalyana and Kala. Kalyana means marriage wherein play ends with happy ending by a situation of marriage. Kalaga means heroic fight wherein play ends with heroic fight where hero wins over evil. Puja, Yakshagana performers begins performing and it continues whole night. Bhagavata starts the play narrating the dialogues or by singing. He acts as a leader of the show by directing it. Main characters give entry to the stage after Bhagavata to make sleeping audience to sit and take a keen interest on Atta. Performers enter stage with a great makeup, kirita, a kind of headdress, and a wonderful dress.
Jaya Jaya ಎನ್ನುತ್ತಾ ಸಕಲರು ಮಣಿಯಲಾಗಿ
ಮಹಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂಚರಿಸಿದ ಮಾಲಿನಿ ಜಾತನಾದ ಮಹಿಷ ವಿಧಿಯನ್ನು ತಪದ ಮೂಲಕ ಮೆಚ್ಚಿಸಿ ವರಬಲ ಸಂಪನ್ನನಾಗಿ ನರ ನಾಗಲೋಕಗಳನ್ನು ಮುಟ್ಟಿದನಮ್ಮ. ಸಾಲದು ಎನ್ನುವ ಹಾಗೆ ಸ್ವರ್ಗವನ್ನಡರಿ ಸಜ್ಜನರಾದಂತಹ ಸುಮನಸರನ್ನು ದಾರುಗಳಿಸಿದವನಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಅವನ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರ ಪ್ರವೃತ್ತಿಯಿಂದಲಾಗಿ ಜಗಮೂರೂ ಕೂಡ ತತ್ತರಿಸುತ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
And then they start entertaining people with a great vesha, facial expressions, footwork, gestures, and a unique dancing style where jumping take a main role. Yakshagana is also famous as Bayalata, which means open place play or just Atta.
ವಿಧಿಯಿಂದ ವರವನ್ನು ಪಡೆದಂತಹ ಮಹೇಶ ಲೋಕ ಕಂಟಕನಾಗಿ ಧರ್ಮದ್ರೋಹಿಯಾಗಿ ಮೆರೆಯುತ್ತಿರುವನೇ. ಯಜ್ಞಯಾಗಾದಿಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಹಾಳೆಸಗಿದನೆ, ಗೋಬ್ರಾಹ್ಮಣರನ್ನು ಹಿಂಸಿಸಿದನೆ, ದೇವತೆಗಳನ್ನೇ ಸ್ಥಾನಭ್ರಷ್ಟರನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದನೆ. ವಿಧಿಯನ್ನು ಬಿಡಿರಿ, ಇನ್ನು ಕೆಲವೇ ಕೆಲವು ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಸಲಹುತ್ತೇನೆ.
Bayalata, the most cherished cultural art of Karnataka, is now gaining recognition all over India.
ಆಮೇಲೆ
ಈ ವಿಚಾರ ಇವನಿಗೆ ತಿಳಿದು ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋದ, ದುರ್ಜಯನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋರಾಡಿದ, ಅವನಲ್ಲಿ ಪೆಟ್ಟು ತಿಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಸತ್ತು ಬಂದಿದ್ದ.
ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹೇಳಿದೆ
We have all experienced many types of mode of transport. When it comes to flying, we all love it. At the same time, you may have gone through the smallest, largest, beautiful airports in the world. Today, we Gravify Media will give you the list and why it is known as dangerous airport in the world. Number 10th, Gibraltar International Airport. This is one of the dangerous as well as the busiest airport in the world. Runway of the intersects the main road of Winston Churchill Avenue. During every takeoff and landing, the road is blocked. This runway extends till the sea. Of course, nice location, but safety matters. Number 9. Tenzing Hillary Airport, Nepal. The airport accommodates only small planes and helicopters. While high winds and extreme cloud climate can pose problems at the airport, the real scariest part are the ends of the runway. Number 8. Barra International Airport, Scotland. Here we can see beach as a runway. Every flights are scheduled based on the tides, as during high tides, the runway is under the sea and illuminated by that car passing by. This is the world's only airports to have a beach serving as a runway. Beach visitors are asked to observe the windsock to find out of its beach on the runway in operate. Number 7. Toncontín International Airport, Honduras. The 7,000 feet long runway is located in between the hills and mountains. As such as big, this has only one runway to get in and get out of planes. But here, everyday Boeing 757 landing and taking off daily from here. Number 6. Ice Runway, Antarctica. In this airport, according to pilots, the runway is as stable as concrete for Indian cargo aircrafts. Here the real fact and challenging is making sure that the ice doesn't burst during the aircraft and cargo. Number 5. Kamdo Abamda Airport, Tibet. Being the world's highest elevation airport in an elevation 14,219 above sea level, this airport is also known as Changadu Bangda Airport of 3.5 miles a runway. Because of its height, passengers as well as pilots plays an extreme havoc on thin oxygen. Number 4. Juanco E. Virusquine, Saba Island. This island is situated in the Caribbean island named Saba. Short runway of 1,300 meters in feet. The runway ends with a steep of a slope of drops of sea on both winds. This is only one airport actually in island. The Twin Otter and BN2 islands are the most common aircrafts inland. Here we can see a small planes flying over. Number 3. Congonhas Airport, Brazil. The airport is just 5 miles away from the city. Here there is no enough room for the runway or little no margins for the pilots in case of error of landing. Number 2. Kansai International Airport, Osaka, Japan. Located exactly in the middle of the Osaka International Airport serves as the hub of all Nippon Airways, Japan Airlines and Nippon Cargo Airlines with a 3 miles offshore. The airport poses the great threat even at the most experienced, especially in the natural calamities like earthquakes and tufan. Number 1. Gisborne Airport, New Zealand. Leave about the sea level and mountains. What about every freight train rolling throughout the runway every day? It is a few airport where the runway has a railway track.
Now stay up to date on things around you. Yes, simply log on to gravifynews.com and know more about food, fashion, campus events, Indian culture, heritage, documentaries and much more. Visit gravifynews.com, your one-stop destination for all your news needs.